Hello everybody. Coming to you Friday afternoon. This is the second time I've done this today because I rambled so much the first time I thought I better go back and do it again. So I'm going to try to be to the point and get right down to it. I got some data that I want to share with you today. I just got yesterday and it's so good that I didn't want to wait till Monday to do it. It's about our advanced placement classes. I know I'm going to leave a lot of stuff out. I'm going to try to type up an email. I probably won't do it before the day's over today. And that leads me to this real quick. I just want to throw this in real quick. We've got a huge football game tonight at the stadium. We play Austin. We're going for our fourth straight area championship, or region championship, I should say. And a big game. I hope you come out tonight. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be cranked up. Wear red. We're going to have red balloons everywhere, and it's going to be wearing red out in the stadium. The football team's wearing the red jerseys, and the band's going to be. It's going to be great. The band and the dance team and the cheerleaders and the drum line and the flag corps. The student section is going to be out of control, which I hope I don't keep you away because that's a good thing. There's nothing more fun than just seeing everybody having a big old time. I'll be pacing back and forth. I'm already nervous. I'm already cranked up. But I'm excited about that. And also our volleyball team tonight is in the first round of the state playoffs. They're playing at Von Braun Center tonight. Play Mountain Brook. When we win tonight, we'll play tomorrow at 12. I'll be with the girls tomorrow. I can't be in both places at once today, but I will be with my girls tomorrow. Love my girls. Love my football team. Love the cheerleaders. Love them all. But let me tell you what I really, really, really love, and that's the reason I've come to you, and that is the academic prowess of our students at Bob Jones High School. Let me say real quick that I'm going to talk about our advanced placement classes. Those are college-level classes that are taught to a particular standard. They have a particular standard in curriculum. And to earn college-level credit, you have to pass a test, a very, very, very rigorous test at the end of the course, which is usually a 2 to 4 hour test. And if you make a certain score on it, which is scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but if you make a 3, 4, or 5, you'll get college-level credit. And so that's what I'm going to talk about, and that's the main focus that I want to talk about. But I want to say it's not just about the highest kids at Bob Jones, the kids that are scoring through the roof, because we do have a lot, but it's about all kids at Bob Jones. No matter where you're at, whether you are the highest scoring student or whether you're a student with a disability that may struggle a little bit, we're for all students. And I'm going to start this out by saying that Bob Jones last year was the only school in the entire state, the only high school, over 400 high schools in the state of Alabama. We're the only high school in the state of Alabama that made a standard score, which allowed us to make AYP, adequate yearly progress, with our special education students. Now, making AYP with all of our other students, something we should do all the time. It's we should score somewhere between 95 and 100% proficient the very first time they take it. To say you're going to be 100% proficient is not very realistic. You can say anything we want. It's just not very realistic. The first time they take it, one shot at it. But for a special education group, students with documented disabilities to pass, and ours did, and we have what's called a subgroup, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. We're the only school in the state of Alabama where our students made AYP, our special education subgroup. The only one in the state of Alabama, the only high school in the state of Alabama. Very proud of that. What I want to talk about is our advanced placement kids, quickly, and get right to it. There are over 400 high schools in the state of Alabama. Over 750,000 school-age kids. That's grades kindergarten to 12. I don't know how many high school kids there are in the state. I'm going to find out. I just haven't, today I don't have time to go look at it. But I can tell you that we will make up less than 1% of the total high school population in the state at Bob Jones High School. We'll be less than 1% of the total population. But when I give you these numbers, you're going to see that the kids at Bob Jones on the advanced placement test, on the college level testing, we have blown it out of the water. Quickly, let me tell you, and I'm going to talk to you about these advanced placement classes. I can't go through every single class, but I'm going to go through a number of classes, starting with our calculus classes. And in calculus, 17% of every passing score in the state of Alabama 17% of every passing score in the state of Alabama came from Bob Jones High School. We have 2 calculus classes, calculus AB, calculus BC. AB calculus, advanced placement, is impossibly hard. Calculus BC is like, I don't even know what to say, incredibly junior, senior level, possibly at least junior level college material. 17% of both the AB and BC of the total passing scores in the entire state came from Bob Jones High School, from our halls. Not 17% of our kids passed. We didn't say that. 17% of every score in the entire state that was a passing score came from Bob Jones. Let me go on through. Computer science, 21% of all the passing scores in all the state of Alabama, from Mobile to as far north as we can go, to Huntsville, Alabama, 21% came from the halls of Bob Jones High School. Advanced placement environmental science, 13% came from Bob Jones. In French, 22% of all the passing scores came from Bob Jones. In AP Geography, 12% of all the scores came from Bob Jones. Latin, 21% came from Bob Jones High School. In music, AP Music Theory, 15%. In a more rigorous production type of music class, 17%. In AP Psychology, 12% came from Bob Jones, from the halls of Bob Jones. Advanced Placement Statistics, 16% came from our halls. And then the 2 highest scores. In Advanced Placement Physics / Mechanical Physics, 23% of all the passing scores came right out of room in 234. In AP Physics, Electricity and Magnetism, 25% came from Bob Jones High School. 1 out of every 4 kids that passed the advanced placement test in the entire state, came from Bob Jones High School. There are other classes I did not call out. For instance, biology, chemistry, English comp, English lit, economics, AP European history, AP government, AP US history. We were somewhere between 5 and 10% of all the state, all the passing grades in the state came from Bob Jones. And the reason those were a little lower is not because we didn't do as well. In fact, in some of them we did better than in any of them. There's just more kids in the state that will take those more, I guess the word is more common classes. But here at Bob Jones, we're able to offer your children every class that they've asked for. And we do that without any extra teaching units being given to us by our system, because our counselors and our assistant principals and our registrars, they do such a great job of building the schedule. And our teachers are so flexible. Our teachers will take that. Listen, we may change. We try to have the schedule built before the summer even begins, because we'll start working on it in December, January for the next year. But our teachers are flexible, and as requests change, we build our schedule on requests. We don't put the kids in classes that we have. We have the children request, and then we build the schedule. And so, with that said, our superintendent has allowed us at Bob Jones High School to build these classes. In our advanced placement participation, don't move. I'm gonna grab this other piece of paper. Nope, don't have to. It's sitting right here. All right, and I just looked at it. Our advanced placement gains through the years. Your kids, in the last 8 years, we have had a 335% increase in kids tested in AP. In tests given, just actual tests given, students was 335%, 335% in students that are taking it. We've had a 421% gain in the last 8 years in tests given. We've gone from 9 classes offered to 24 classes offered. And we've done all this while only dropping our pass rate by 2%. So we're testing so many more kids, and yet our pass rate's still only 2% less, our total pass rate of advanced placement classes, which gets your kids college credit for $85 here, as opposed to, many of you know, it's very expensive. A class in college don't cost $85. I'm going to end by saying we've got the best kids in the state of Alabama. Thank you for sending them to me, and thank you for allowing me to be your principal. I'm telling you, there's nothing better than being at Bob Jones High School every day. And we've got the best parents in the state, And I'm so proud of this data. I'm going to type it all up. I'm going to send it out to you so you can get it and you can stew on it a little bit and look at it and play with it. I'm not going to do it today because I'm just too cranked up right now to even sit down and do it. And I've got to get to the stadium. And I'm nervous about the football game. I'm nervous about our girls' volleyball game. I'm excited about our pep rally we're fixing to have. So I'm just going to hush right here before I could go on and on and on. Hey, I'm proud. There's nothing better than being a Bob Jones dadgum Patriot. I'll talk to everybody soon.